Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Insecurity kills attraction. Now, this is very important. This is very important because you get a lot of guys, well, they focus on the outside. They focus on the bait. They talking about, well, the looks and the height and all of that. And, hey, I focus on the outside as far as being bait. When I talk body game, that's bait. But what do I always say? Body game is just a foundation. You still gotta have a conversation with them. See, okay, say a man and woman, they meet in the streets or something. They like each other. They like how each other look. They got a good vibe. They turned on by each other physically. Okay, then they go on a date. But then during the date, the woman will get what women call instant dryness. Or as I always say, and women have said this, really, I got this from women. Women will say he was all right till he opened his mouth. And one of the things that really hurt a man during that phase of it is being insecure. Insecurity kills attraction. Women are not attracted to an insecure man, no matter how good he looks. Yeah, they're attracted to him initially. Yeah, he can look like a supermodel of the world and something. But if he comes off as insecure, she gets turned off. She gets turned off. The only exception is if he's just so fine and she just wants some quick shit and she got a control issue. But that's a problem. As fellas, you gotta take women with control issues with a grain of salt. And that's a whole other conversation. That's a separate conversation. Shoot, that's a on-demand video dealing with women with control issues. But look, insecurity. See, understand something with women. Yes, they are physical. Yes, they are checking out your looks. Yes, they checking out your body. Yes, they checking out your drip. But that's the physical aspect. That's the womb. Okay, cool. But they also have that emotional aspect, their heart. Indeed, as I've always said, women, are very much moved by pimps and preachers. And what do the pimps and preachers do? They hit the woman emotionally. All right, women, anybody who's dealt with a woman, really dealt with a woman, see how their emotions go. Their emotions can change several times in 1 hour conversation, it can change several times. That's just their nature. Yes, I've said when you get past that at their core, they can be very pragmatic, but it takes a while to get to that core, and it depends on certain circumstances. For the most part, they're emotional. For the most part, too, women are insecure. Despite what some men think, women ain't confident like that in general. You'd be hard pressed to find a confident woman, even if that woman is a consensus dime. You talk to that woman, there's something she's insecure about. That's just their emotion, that's their nature. One of the things that women look for a man is his strength, his rock, his security. Indeed, it's often, a lot of guys will go against, a dating coach for talking about confidence and everything, complaining, but women are attracted to that. Women go crazy over a confident man. Why? Because they're not confident. So you understand, in the intersection between masculinity and femininity, it's always complementary. The attraction is like magnets. Okay, you got the positive side of a magnet. It's going to be repelled by the positive side of another magnet. But it's going to come together when it's the negative side of that magnet. In this case, the negative side of a magnet is a woman's insecurity. So she's going to be attracted to a man's security or turned off. Because let's be real, see, so many dudes are so caught up in the initial phases because they ain't never get past it. They don't know what goes on. Then, yeah, she think you fine. Yeah, she'll go out. But if she talk with you and she see insecurity in you, oh, she started drying up. In fact, she might be like, damn, he was cute too. In fact, and like I said, if you that fine, she might give you some if she just wanted that badly. But a lot of women, even if they think you fine, they like, nah, they go on. They will take you to, they will find, at best, they might say, you know what, why don't you move on? Indeed, and let's be real, I've had a lot of men who they were told that they were good looking and stuff. And they say, well, they were having some trouble. They were having some trouble. They were having some trouble. It's up here. The mindset is important. The mindset is important. You got to be secure. A man got to be confident. Man got to know where he going in life. You know, but if you're coming off as insecure, you don't believe in yourself or everything, why would a woman want to be with that? Women by nature want that man to be strong. They want to submit. They actually want to submit to a man. They actually want to submit. I'm going to say that again. Even the ones who say they don't, they just haven't met one they wanted to submit to. Indeed, for a woman's full sexual nature to really come out, it has to be in an act of submission. It's just their nature. They want that man that they can say, yes, daddy, to, or yes, sir. They want that. But if he's insecure, how are they going to do that? Why would they do that? You know, as a woman, one of the women who was like a woman who was like a second mother to me, she said it. One of y'all got to be strong in that relationship, and it really needs to be the man. But insecurity and strength don't equal anything. Now, let me be clear about that. This ain't saying don't have fear about something. Let me be very clear. It's not about having fear, but see, the meaning of courage is, despite that fear, to go do what you got to do anyway. To go do what you got to do anyway as a man. And trust me, women respond to that. Women respond to that. But when you have that insecurity and it stops you from doing what you got to do as a man, and not just going to get a woman or talking to her, but just living life, why would they want that? What you getting? Part of the thing women going to be attracted to a man for is a man who can provide. That we can't get past that. You know, a hunter. You know, however, a man who's a protector who will lay out that body. But if he's insecure, how is he going to do all that? Because to hunt, a hunt is a predator. So to even to make money, you got to have that predator instinct. They're attracted to that. You know, that man who can solve problems. He ain't insecure talking about, I don't know what to do. No, he can do that. That man who can lay out that body, be a protector. You can't fight if you got fear in you, or you allowing that fear to overcome you. And even making love to a woman, you can't even get in that bedroom and you worried about your dick size or something like that, or whether you can satisfy. You got to go in there confident. That's the thing. That's the thing. But you insecure on any level, boom. Like you got a lot of these guys, they say, well, I'm not a Chad or Tyrone. You already did. What you going to do? Why would a woman want that? Why would a woman want that? Seriously. Like, I'm going to tell you what. They even respond to a man who just got some balls on him, got some confidence. Even if that man doesn't look like what some other guys think a man needs to look like. Well, first of all, let me address that. Women still choose. They like what they like, okay? But I remember the other day I was in this mall in the Baltimore area, Towson Town Center. Anybody been there know you're going to see some fine women in there. Now, I saw this dude. Now, this dude, let's see, okay, like me, especially with some shoes on, 6 feet, between 5'11" and 6 feet. I'll put it like that, right? So this guy was shorter than me. He was stocky. So, but anyway, I saw this dude. He got the phone number from this fine honey. And she was the same height as him. So one, he got that number and she was smiling, giggling and all of that, putting her number into his phone. And I was like, man, if I had some time or if I see him someplace else, I'm gonna say, dude, that was some game right there. Because I actually watched it because I was actually kind of just walking, listening to him talk, doing some window shopping, ear hustling a little bit. I was like, man. But the thing is, why did he get her? Somebody said, well, he did this or he looked like he had money. No, he was talking to her in a steady voice. He was looking her in the eye. His body language was like, no, I'm the man. And she was responding to it. But see, a lot of guys don't have that security. They don't have that security within them. So you got to do that. All right? You got to do that. So anyway, work on it. Face it. If you got, seriously, even if it's to the point you might have to get therapy, you got to deal with it. But you got to deal with it. You can't be scared out here. If you're going to deal with a woman, I don't care. Look, as much as I talk body game, it don't mean anything if you scared to talk to a woman, you insecure. All right? And indeed, you really got to be secure and confident going through life, period. If you're going for a job interview and you going all there nervous and like, oh, I don't know if I could do this job and I did all that, guess what? They ain't gonna hire you. You go in there and you tell them whatever, say, yeah, I got it. I'll do it, you know? And you can even, I've been on some jobs. I say, you know what, I haven't done something like this before, but I'm confident I can learn it. And I'm looking them in the eyes when I'm doing it. I'm saying it in a strong, steady voice. Boom. And there's been plenty of stuff they will teach you if you're confident you can learn. I mean, like I said, it's bigger than just getting women. It's in life, period. You know, life, period. If you're trying to live, have some control in your life, be a sovereign man, oh, you got to believe in yourself. All right. So anyway, that's all I got for today. And I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.